Hello, hello. I always want to introduce my videos with, well, hi, like that cat in the video. If you've seen the video, you'll know what I mean. If you haven't seen the video, you're probably thinking, what on earth is she on about? Sorry, it's just that cat that made the news last year, I think it was, that its meow sounded like, well, hi. And it was stuck in my head. And I thought I'm going to do it anyway. I'm probably going to regret that, but it doesn't matter, it's done now. So we're going to be doing a clearing on the endocrine system this time, which really, affects all of us. So let's get stuck in, shall we? Make sure you're 100% open to receiving healing, and let's do this. Yes. Right, the endocrine system. What's it running at for everybody? Positive, 20% positive, and 60% negative, so not horrendous. And we're at Christ status. So we're 1, 2, 3 levels above incarnational level Christ status. So we're just going to ask that this is raised up to radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness. There's a minimum up to 100 positive down to 0 negative. And that any attachments, memory attachments, experiences, emotional attachments, so-called blockages, stifled energy, programs are cleared in order to bring out a balanced, harmonious endocrine system for every one of us. That's what we want. We want health, we want balance, harmony. That's what we're aiming for, harmony. Right, what should I tell you about from this system? $2,700 lives. This is the minimum number of lives that a soul can live in a physical body. Of the total souls on all the planets in the one universe, only 40 made it into the minimum time. Those 40 are the master souls of the 40 heart planets and constitute what is called the Heart Committee. I haven't come across the Heart Committee in this, actually, using the system. 366,666 lives. This is the maximum number of lives that a soul can register as having been in a physical body. Actually, no soul incarnates that many times. They pick up the essence of other souls and thus accumulate their knowledge, a bit like imprints again. Not imprints in this system, but imprints as Dolores Cannon discusses in her books, without going through many physical incarnations. Total, the number is 366,666, and you have a 33, which is the number of spiritual completion, a double trinity. And the system was founded by Robert E. Detzler, if you've listened to my other clearings. And if you want more information on the system, then the SRA.org, Spiritual Response Association in the States, can give you more. And you can buy the book Soul Recreation by Robert E. Detzler. Sorry, this is sort of back to front, isn't it? And The Freedom Path by Robert E. Detzler. Excellent books. They accompany the courses if you want to train as a practitioner, and have some charts and things in the back as well. The original charts. Some of the charts have changed since then and adapted, but it's the original system. So much information, fantastic information in these books. Really wonderful. Very, very strongly spiritual system. And it clears those superconscious programs and subconscious programs that we can't always reach. So it's an excellent tool in conjunction with other healing modalities as well. Right, so where are we going first with the endocrine system? Let's have a look. Again, this is just a taster, a group taster, so it's a very short snippet of a private clearing, not a full clearing. This came up last time, dark energies again, so let's just clear those dark energies out. So let me just read you the official thing about dark energies. It says dark energies, chart 5, dark energies can also be discarnates with discordant, or dark energy chart 1, no, dark energies chart 5. Dark energies can also be discarnates with discordant energy that they carried with them when they left the physical body. The energies can be comprised of, but not limited to, any and all of the items from 6A, and 6A is the master programs and discordant energies. So it's all the kind of negative stuff there. So they're discordant entities, in other words, with negative beliefs, in a nutshell, by the sound of it. So they're affecting endocrine systems out there. B, programs created by spirit, and this is the most significant level of clearing major programs. So blocks to experience is the process. So if something's not clearing, then it's something on this chart quite often. It's where the first line of programming takes place. And experience is a process. When does experience stop? This book says at the physical level it stops when you complete your last incarnation. However, it never completely ceases, as even in the spiritual realms there is experience. So it looks like chart 12. Yeah. Dysfunction of spirit by thought. This is a Queen of Life level of consciousness. Pre-programming of spirit by God. Let's just clear those away, all that pre-programming and dysfunction. This is spirit energy programming. And it's at Queen of Life level, which is kind of the womb level of the soul. So you have the King of Kings level, which is the egg and sperm level of the soul. You have Queen of Life level, which is kind of the womb of the soul. And then you have Lord of Lords level, which is the first expression of the living soul as we know it. Chart 16, Fall of Consciousness. Again, fall from grace. This is very similar to the last clearing that we did. Similar things coming up. So let's just clear that belief of falling from grace. We never actually fall from grace. It is that belief system. It's a misconception, misperception. Okay. '23 spiritual realms programs. We're clearing all issues and programs that are not on our charts connected to the endocrine system there. It's interesting. So Robert Detzler always referred to issues and challenges as little onions, whereas major programs are the big onions, as he would call them. So there can be, yeah, it's lots of the nitty-gritty stuff, really. They can still cause problems. They can cause illness, challenges, aches, pains, you know, little blocks here and there. We're just clearing them away. And when it says programs not on charts, the team that I work with, the teams that I work with on the other side of life, they have 200 plus charts on their side of life. So they have much, much more information. And of course, it's much quicker over there. We're at a very dense level of consciousness here. And certainly by comparison to them. Right. Anything else? Looks like 30. Need to get some new sleeves for some of these because I'm clearing personal clearings every day. So it's actually 31. Memory clearing. We're clearing the rim of creation through Godhead and Spirit. So let's do that. See if I can find the official definition for that. Yeah, I've discussed this before. This is what Robert Detzler wrote. He said, when I first was shown the rim of creation, I thought it was like a wagon wheel with 12 lines running through it like spokes. Later, I saw it was a sphere with the lines meeting at the center. The 12th line stood up like a steel rod, and the other 11 lines wove around it like a maypole dance. Spirit says the 12th line is mankind, and the other 11 lines are support systems for mankind. They are fire, water, earth, air, animal, bird, fish, vegetable, mineral, consciousness, and light. Only after the 11 are in place can man exist on a planet. Symbolically, the planet was 5 days in creation or preparation before man was created. That's in Genesis. But so we're clearing that. That's affecting the endocrine for some reason. It always reminds me, the rim of creation always reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune in Tarot, in the Major Arcana. Or the wheel. I always call it the Wheel of Fortune, but the wheel, which is very much about evolution, new opportunities, the wheel turning. So maybe that's related to the rim of creation. New things coming in to support you. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Something to ponder. Right, okay, let's just have a look and see if there's anything coming up on... I've got an endocrine chart as well, although it tends to be more specific for people, so I don't know quite how it would work on the... this is it, for group clearings. Is there anything to clear on the endocrine system for the group? Yeah. So, anything on the inside? We want the endocrine system. The uterus is coming up. That's good. That's lucky. So, medication, spiritual healing, diet, clear programs, psychic wounds. Okay, do I need to know how many psychic wounds? No. Can we just clear all psychic wounds from the uterus? Let's do that, shall we? Because I don't know how many people are going to be watching this. Let's just clear all psychic wounds. Your high self teams to clear them from the uterus. So this is what Robert says about psychic wounds. If somebody's cleared and they are still having difficulty with pain in a particular area, ask if it is a psychic wound. Psychic wounds are always caused by someone you know and trust in a past life. Sometimes it is accidental and sometimes on purpose. Even a cesarean birth, especially if not needed, can create a psychic wound. You can ask spirit to heal psychic wounds. Until the wound is healed, there can be pain in that area. So psychic wounds seldom are as a result of, Psychic wounds seldom are a result of war unless someone betrays you and you are then harmed by the enemy. So I'd imagine if you had a sword stuck in that area, that would potentially affect it. So we're still clearing away psychic wounds in the uterus. You think how many women have been abused in that area and have also self-abused in that area over many, many centuries, and our ancestral lines, our other lifetimes. And how, you know, going back to more basic healthcare through the centuries, and so-called healers would have abused potentially that area, and birthing, you know, the local birthing midwife potentially there, people that have done their own abortions, and you know, there's a lot of abuse in that whole area, isn't there? You know what I mean? I'm talking about knitting needles and sitting in the bath of gin, you know, that kind of thing. Real barbaric treatment of our uterus historically. Hysterectomies potentially as well, I guess. I'm not a great fan of organs being taken out of bodies. I find that quite barbaric and in this day and age. But that's just my personal opinion, and yeah, some of you might have a different opinion, and that's fine as well. So we do need different opinions in the world, and we need to respect there are different opinions as well. Doesn't mean I'm right or you're right or anyone's wrong. It's just different perceptions, beliefs, different opinions. Anything else on here? Any prostate psychic wounds need to be cleared? No, sorry men, nothing coming up, which is a good thing actually. I shouldn't actually say sorry, that's a good thing. Right then, are we ready for mop up? Yeah, let's just go and do a quick mop up for the endocrine system. Okay, we done? Yeah, anything else to clear? No. So let's just see. Yeah, good. 100 positive, 0 negative. Oh, just do that again. Yeah, let's check that again. Yeah, great, wonderful. All done. And I will see you on the next clearing. Be gentle with yourself. Don't do more than 2 of these a day. And have a wonderful, wonderful week until I see you again. So take care of you. Any constructive comments, please put them down below. And if you want more details of working with me, drop me an email, innertransformation3@gmail.com. All right, see you soon. Have a lovely week. Bye.